guys, welcome to Taste to Explore. My name is Darlene and today I have for you a really easy recipe and it tastes absolutely amazing. We are making some salmon fillets. It's absolutely amazing. It has great seasonings in it. It is to die for and you will enjoy it. So let's walk over to the ingredients. Here's what you're gonna need. And this recipe is perfect for two. So I have two salmon fillets. I have one lime, though we're probably going to use the both of them. 3 fresh garlic. I have 1 tablespoon of sofrito. 2 teaspoons of dried oregano. Half a teaspoon of coriander. Salt and pepper to taste. And I have here my homemade adobo and sazon. Of course, you can use store-bought if you haven't made your own adobo and sazon. Since I make my own most times, I don't put salt in it, so that's why I have salt and pepper out. But if you're using store-bought, you're gonna wanna, don't use table salt because you might make it salty. And if you don't make your own sofrito, you can buy it in the grocery store, but that is also salty as well, so you want to minimize your salt intake and just be careful what you use. All right, so now let's get right to it. So now I'm going to mix everything together in my tiny little bowl right here, and it's really easy and it's full of great Latin, Hispanic, Puerto Rican flavors. Absolutely amazing, and anybody will love this. It's so easy to make. Now we're just putting all my dry ingredients and my wet ingredients together. Okay, absolutely amazing. And for my my homemade sazon, I'm just gonna use 1 teaspoon. If you were using store-bought, 1 packet will be sufficient enough. So I'm just going to use 1 teaspoon and I'm going to eyeball it. And that looks just about right. And the same thing with my adobo. If you don't have fresh, then just use according to your taste, because adobo is just full of salt in the store. So a little mess, but I'll clean up. And I'm just gonna eyeball this as well. We're using 1 teaspoon, and that looks fine to me too. And let's give this a good stir before we put in the rest. We're going to put in some fresh garlic, because fresh garlic really truly is the way to go. You can always substitute it for powdered garlic or the store brand garlics that come in the jar, but I don't like that stuff. I'd rather make my own. And if you want to know how to make garlic oil, let me know. I'll definitely make this a great condiment to have on hand, and you can put that on anything. All right. So let's put all that good pulp right here. Clean up the other side. And that's that. And my limes. As much as you want. I don't want to make my my mixture here too watery, so I'm gonna see how it is with 1 before I mix the other one. And that's fine. Look at that. So a half of 1 is fine, unless you want more stronger flavors, and it's totally up to you. And now let me begin in seasoning my fillets. Really easy with clean hands, and I already washed this out. I'm just gonna mix as much of this as possible. You can definitely make this a day in advance. Let it sit in the refrigerator. Put this right here. Let it sit in the refrigerator overnight and let it really marinate through. To marinate, the longer it marinates, the better the flavors will be. But if you are pressed for time, it's totally understandable. 1 hour or so will be great. So right now, I'm going to get to frying. I have corn oil right here on a shallow pan. It's not much, maybe half a cup. It all depends on how big your pan is. I don't want it to swim in oil, so a little, a little bit, half a cup should do. And after you let it marinate for an hour and it's well seasoned to perfection, now it's ready to be pan fried. So put it in. Beautiful sound. All right. I have my fire on medium high. I'm gonna let this do its thing for, I would say, 5 to 7 minutes on one side, and I'm gonna show you how that looks when we get back. I'm gonna clean up to. It's ready to turn. You want to be careful and not to break it apart. It smells insanely delicious in here. Oh wow, look at that. Lovely. So the other side is just going to cook like 6 minutes, between 5 or 6 minutes. Take your time, turn it, and that's it, my friends. It has a gorgeous crust on the side. It has a beautiful crust on top. That's what we want. Beautiful crust, which is basically because of the garlic and the sofrito. It gives it a nice crust when you fry your foods with them. It's absolutely amazing in flavor and in smell. It smells so good in here. I wish you were here right now. You would have definitely enjoyed this. So I'm gonna let this cook on the side for 5 to 6 minutes. It's always like a minute less than the first side, so which it cooks really quick. So I'll see you right back and we'll do a guys taste it's test. All done. Salmon fillets are absolutely amazing looking, and I can't wait for you to try it. Thank you so much for joining me in my kitchen today. It's always a pleasure of having you cook along with me. As you can see, it's absolutely done. It has a beautiful crust. You can garnish it with whatever you want. I have some lime wedges. It is phenomenal, and I can't wait to taste. So now let's give it a little taste. It's flaky. It's absolutely amazing. I'm trying to cut through the skin. And here we go. I love the taste of a really good seasoned salmon. And this, my friends, you will love. Thank you for joining me in my kitchen. I will see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe and like this channel. And if you want me to make anything else, don't forget to leave me a comment below. Take care.